Welcome and greetings. We are extremely pleased to interact with you here today, this day of your time. Our transmission today is regarding the energy portal of your May and June months of 2021. Dearest ones, we love you so much. There is much going on with the energy flowing to and through your beloved Gaia. The month of your May 2021 has been consistently increasing in energy. The current energy portal began on May 19th, but is truly beginning to be felt in its entirety now. For those of you who are sensitive to energy, you will feel and sometimes see the energy flowing in. You may feel it in the forms of momentary dizziness, nausea, confusion, memory lapses, time lapses, eyelids closing, exhaustion, shivers of cold, and then waves of intense heat. The heat can be felt like fire hoses of intense energy shooting out of the palms of your hands and the top of your head. For those of you who can see energy, you may see it as sunbeams of golden light streaming down, the gentle pastel colors of the rainbow everywhere, and flashes of light happening all around you. Some of you may even have the upgrades to be able to hear the musical notes in the air that make up your reality. Dearest ones, the intense energy flowing into Gaia is happening in pockets and is not a continuous enwrapment of her, in order to allow the opportunity for your bodies to experience the energy and then take a rest from the immense energy, for it would be too strong for most physical bodies to be able to handle continuously. As such, you will probably experience the energy in waves here and there as you move about your day. Dearest ones, we love you so much. The eclipses of your beloved Sun Solaris and beloved Moon are such an exciting time in this part of your history of ascension. We encourage you to focus your attention towards the magnificent changes in your personal experiences. You always have a choice as to what to focus upon. We encourage you to remember what you look at, both metaphorically and physically, is what you manifest. When one has the opportunity to utilize galactic magnetic alignments that physically alter your own personal magnetic and energetic fields of your physical body, it is with much excitement that we encourage each of you to sit down and take the time to decide what you are going to choose to release and what you are going to choose to replace it with. Everything in your experience is due to your own personal belief about something. Nothing more. And the fun thing about knowing this is that beliefs are just habits. That means that one can choose to release a habit and replace it with another habit. And all it takes is a decision to do just that and to practice it. It really is not any more difficult than that. Humans do like to make things difficult though, but in actual fact, it is not. Choosing to release your belief about something in your life is just as difficult or as easy as choosing to release the habit of biting your fingernails. If you decide it will be difficult to do, then it shall be difficult to do. If you decide it will take a long time to happen, then it shall take a long time to happen. During these upcoming eclipses over the next few weeks of your time, we encourage you to decide the habit that you are ready to release, that you have decided that you are done experimenting with, that you have decided that you are done carrying with you, that you have decided that you are done using as an excuse. We encourage you to decide to release that habit and deliberately choose to replace it with something else. During these upcoming eclipses, if we were you, we would make a deliberate and definite decision to consciously be aware of our thoughts. And each time a thought popped up with respect to the habit that we are ready to release, we would immediately say to ourselves that we are done with that thought and we now choose to replace it with another thought, and then we would think that other thought that we want to make into a new habit, and we would think that other thought with emotion. These energies of the eclipses have the power to manifest any desire with such gusto that it will shock many of you. We encourage you to be extra conscious of your thoughts. If you choose to think thoughts that bring you a feeling of disharmony, you will be shocked to see how fast corresponding circumstances shall manifest into your experience that match your thoughts. If you choose to think thoughts that bring you a feeling of harmony and joy, you will be shocked to see how fast and easy it is to manifest your desires that are for your highest good and the highest good of all. Your lives can change so extremely quickly and easily over the next few weeks. A few recommendations that we offer to you, dearest ones. We love you so much. If we were you, we would do the following. Our first recommendation for you, dearest ones, we would be very discerning of where our attention is directed. Part of Ascension is the dismantling of your reality. There is nothing sinister occurring, but the darkness is being shown. Now that the light is so strong, you will be around more darkness in your experience. But this is not to fear or to push against or to fight. As we said, this is part of the ascension process. Your light is shining so bright. The dark is being shown in and around your life. If we were you, once we were aware that an aspect of reality is being shown that we had not noticed before, we would say thank you to that aspect. We would bless it for what it has taught us, and we would then redirect our attention towards the light once again. Your entire reality needs to become dismantled. This can be experienced as your old self as dying, and you need to be reborn or be resurrected into your new self that is focused upon the light. Allow the old to be released. Allow the old to melt away. This experience can be expressed as an emotion of sadness, for you will feel like something or someone you knew very well has died. This can be felt as the time of mourning. Again, this is the death of the old, the dismantling of the old. Allow a brief moment of your time to mourn the release of your old self. And then, all of a sudden, you will feel a rush of extreme energy, an explosion of light energy within your body. You will feel glorious. This is the rebirth of your new self. Our next recommendation is we would reassess our belief system regarding what others tell us as facts that we believe as truth. Our other recommendation for you, dearest ones, is we would reassess our plans for our life. If we were you, we would sit down and think about what we believe we will be doing in 2 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, and so on. If we were you, and knowing the gravitational DNA altering energies that are flowing in right now, we would take this opportunity to reassess our life plans. We would ask ourselves primarily the same questions as previously laid out. We would ask ourselves, what are our biggest desires in life? Is it to have a mate? Is it to have children? Is it to be financially independent and free? Is it to have our own successful business? Is it to create an impact on the consciousness of humanity? Do we want to serve humanity in any specific way? Yes, dearest ones, we would take this opportunity to ignore what anyone has ever said about how to do things and to create a new blueprint of your biggest desires based upon magic, not logic. Logic is man-made limitations. Magic is energetic manifestations when allowed by the human. We are not saying to expect things to manifest in front of you, but instead to not expect how and when things are to manifest, but instead be open to most wondrous and mysterious and unexpected and hilarious of ways to allow things to manifest. This is what we mean by magic. Our definition of magic is allowing things to manifest in ways that you never could have ever imagined, because you never put limitations upon the manifesting process in the first place. Dearest ones, we love you so much. This passageway of the eclipses and solstice energies is the opening to a new reality, dearest ones. Yes, this is the beginning of your new experiences, felt in manifested form. We encourage you to deliberately and methodically make a choice as to how you expect your life to be. We encourage you to release whatever you have been told about rules and limitations and conditions, and instead, we encourage you to allow your heart to sing. We encourage you to feel your way to your desires. We encourage you to believe. We encourage you to have faith. Having faith and a belief in something that you cannot see is a choice. It is a decision. There is nothing else to it. You have to specifically and deliberately make a choice to believe. You have to specifically and deliberately make a choice to have faith. Once you make that choice, an entirely new reality will open up to you, a reality that you have felt hints about, a reality that you have had dreams about, a reality that will start to make sense to you. But you must make a decision first. And part of that decision is to not allow yourself to care about what others think of you and to not get swayed by others' belief systems. This is about you. This is about your belief system. This is about your habits. No two humans will have the same belief system. No two humans will have the exact same habit. We encourage you to allow yourself the freedom to explore what feels right to you and to ignore the rest. You are here to experience life in the way you want to. You are here to experience life in the way that is most fun to you. Our assistance for you is for you to have the most fun and excitement for yourself in your own way that feels right to you. Your life from here on is a blank canvas. We encourage you to paint the life that you want to experience and to ignore how and when it is to come about. Only focus upon the fun and excitement of living that life, which is yours if you allow it. We leave you now in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator, Adonai.